We're back. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Q-Continuum Month 1 OP prize ship, the USS Hood, and we'll get right in and take a look. There we have our Excelsior class dial. Pretty sure it's the same as the previous Excelsior class. Nothing really mind-blowing to speak about. There's our Excelsior class. See there, missing the one tight turns with most ships. Pretty maneuverable though as far as Federation ships go. Oddly enough, lacking the one reverse but not the two reverse. Kind of interesting there. There we have our named USS Hood, Federation. 3 attack, 1 agility, 5 hull, 4 shield. 1 tech upgrade, 1 weapon upgrade, 3 crew upgrades for 26 points. Evasive, target lock, scan, and battle stations. And their ability is, when you initiate an attack against a cloaked ship, roll +1 attack die. Always nice. Then we have our generic Excelsior class Federation starship. You're losing 1 shield, and you're losing 1 of your crew slots for 24 points. For captains, we have Robert DeSoto. Captain skill of 4. 3 points. Each time you defend, you may re-roll a number of your defense dice equal to the number of crew upgrades assigned to your ship to a maximum of 3. Kind of nice, especially in Federation where you're going to be running multiple crew. That's one of their biggest assets. Captain skill of 4 is kind of his weakness. Maybe if you throw an admiral on board or something to boost him up to a higher captain skill. We have our generic captain. Captain skill of 1 for 0 points. For crew, we have William T. Riker. It's probably the reason most people want this pack is for this card. He's 3 points. And his ability is, each time you defend, you roll +1 defense die, and you may convert one of your battle stations into an evade result. If your captain card is disabled, each time you defend, roll +2 defense dice, and convert up to 2 of your battle stations into evasive results. Very nice card. Definitely one of the better Federation crew upgrades out there. Just an all-around good card. I think you're going to be seeing this a lot on a lot of Federation builds. For weapon upgrades, we have Type 8 phaser arrays. 2 points. When attacking with your primary weapon, gain +1 attack die. This weapon can only be purchased for a ship with a primary weapon value of 3 or less. No ship can be upgraded with more than 1 Type 8 phaser array. Interesting card. 2 extra points. You're basically paying for the stat. It's taking up a slot, but a lot of your auxiliary weapons slots aren't getting used anyway. So definitely useful. The fact that it boosts your primary weapon stat is really nice. It's definitely a bonus for ships with larger firing arcs. Things that you're going to be wanting to use your primary weapon anyway. The fact that it's restricted to ships with a primary weapon of 3 or less is kind of detrimental to it, but there's enough Federation ships with 3 attacks that it can definitely be useful. For tech upgrades, we have the Tachyon Detection Grid for 6 points. As an action, you can discard this card to target your ship and up to 2 friendly ships within range 1 of your ship. All cloaked enemy ships within range 1 of the target ships cannot perform a sense or echo action this round, and immediately flip their cloaked tokens over to the red sides. In addition, all enemy ships within range 1 of the target ships roll -1 defense dice each time they defend this round. This upgrade can only be purchased for Federation ships. Interesting upgrade all around. Limiting sense or echo actions really hurts certain builds that are based around that. Forcing them to flip their cloak tokens to their red side is really hurtful, because then in the very least they have to spend their action the next turn to recloak if they want to keep that. Works in good combination if you can find ways to give them auxiliary power tokens on top of this so that they won't have that action to be able to recloak next turn. Definitely some interesting combos that you can pull off with this. The downside is 6 points for a discard is pretty expensive, especially when it requires an action on top of that. So definitely useful in certain situations, but a little pricey for what it does in the basic, just everyday play. Our last upgrade card is Systems Upgrade. It's 2 points. You can fill any slot on your upgrade bar with this. It also adds a new tech slot to your bar. Your starting shield value is +1. So again, you're paying the 2 points for the extra shield. The rest of the stuff's just bonus. Can only be purchased for a Federation ship, and no ship can be equipped with more than one system upgrade card. The ability to add a tech slot to ships is really nice. The fact that this can go in any slot means you can pretty much equip it on any ship and give you that tech upgrade slot. If you're into playing cross-faction, this is a great way to basically give any ship the ability to carry Romulan cloaked mines. And at the cost of the 2 points, you're paying for the shield, and the other stuff is just a bonus anyway. Cross-factioning, it's 3 points, but still definitely worth the points for what you get. The shields pretty much pay for themselves. So, for the rest of the expansion, we have our 4 shields. We have a battle station, evasive maneuver, and scan tokens. Target lock Q2 this time. Our auxiliary power and critical tokens. And then 3 reminder tokens for the tachyon detection grid. Being that this was a prize ship, there is no mission that goes with this one, as with all the other prize ships. The model itself is the same ship we got for the Excelsior. Has lots of Aztecing and paneling on there, but as always with these, there's no paint to actually bring out that detail and make it show. On the bright side, they're doing a good job now of getting these things more straight. I haven't seen a bent one in a while, so the nacelles line up nice and straight on them. There's our base for the USS Hood. 180-degree front arc, which is nice. 90-degree rear arc means you only have these 2 little blind spots on the side, similar to those on the Reliant. And the generic Excelsior class with the same. Overall, it's a decent expansion pack. Riker's definitely the prize here to be had. Type 8 phaser arrays are okay. Tachyon detection grid's kind of nice. System upgrade's an interesting card. DeSoto's a pretty good captain as long as you have something to boost up his captain skill at 4 on there. It's a little sad for what he can do. Overall, it's a good defensive ship. I can see it being used as a support ship. The name version of the ship combined with the Type 8 phaser arrays and possibly the system upgrade definitely boosts this ship into a offensive capable ship. For the most part, the way it's designed though, I see it really as being a good secondary line support type role and backing up your bigger heavy hitters. I'd like to give a shout out to an awesome guy named Tooz from Ice House Games in Delaware. He hooked me up with the Q-Continuum month 1 and 2 OP kit stuff here, helping me to fill out my collection, and looking forward to working with them in the future to fill in some of the holes and missing things in my collection. So hopefully that's going to turn out really nice, and we'll get you guys videos of a lot of the stuff we're missing here. But thanks again to Tooz for his help, and can't wait to work with him again in the future. Anyway, that's it for this one, and I will see you in the next video.